All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Welcome to Ripple's Saturday's Call. So hopefully all you guys have had an awesome week and you are preparing for an upcoming good week on our side, hopefully. So first of all, guys, let me explain. Paul is not here today, and I would like to reach out to all of you for some prayers. He's got some health issues, and they're taking a lot out of him right now. Everybody think you already know that he had lost a couple of his limbs, his toes, back this time last year when we went out to India. And anyway, he's going through some tough times right now. So if you guys could reach out, put some prayers out for Paul. Also, our brother Keith is going through some tough times as well. Would appreciate some prayers for him. So guys, if you can do that, that will be awesome. Just add them to your prayers. In the meantime, you've got me to put up with for the next 20 minutes or so. And I got some announcements for you that Paul wants me to cover. Can't cover all of them, but he wants me to touch base on a few things for you guys so you know. So the first thing I want to do is I want to quickly talk about Avazu for 2 minutes first. So if you guys aren't aware, the wheel in Avazu is open for a test week. Please go in and play in the wheel, go into your dashboard and play. And the reason being is, and when we reopen on Monday, you'll be able to get points next week to play in the Ripple auction. So some of the prizes on the Ripple, on the Avazu board, the spin board, is going to be Ripple points, which is going to be really cool, especially as we are integrating them two together. It's going to make it real fun how people can get some points. So guys, if you're not aware of it, go in, log into your Avazu dashboard. You may have to, log out if you're already in, then log back in to make sure it's all working. But the game has been up and going now for a couple of days. Please go in and participate in that, spin your wheel. And yes, there will be some banners being added next week where you'll be able to get additional spins. Not until Monday, though. I think Justin's on with us now. You got it scheduled Monday, I think, right, for the spin banners to go in?
Yes, that's correct.
And I know people have been missing you. And then I just noticed there was some rock and roll music. Did you decide to add some rock and roll music on the hold?
Yeah, why not? Let's spruce up some high energy call today. So yeah.
I know they've been asking where you've been for the last couple of weeks. I've just been told you're busy doing school stuff and everything else. So, but I'm glad you're here with us today.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
But we will be going back to banners on first part of next week to put spins on, guys. So you'll see that first part of the week. It may not be Monday. We go and make sure. So let's move on now to some other stuff. So the spin board is going to be good, though, guys, because you're going to see something here in a few minutes about the opportunity of what the points are going to do. So that's going to be really cool. Now, guys, also what you want to know is for Ripple, there are 2 sets of calls each day. There is a 2 p.m. New York call Monday through Friday, and there is a 11 p.m. call Monday through Friday. So if you're basically in Europe and you got 11 p.m. at nighttime, that means you got a morning call, in the morning. If you want to get up for that call. If not, you got the afternoon call. So right now, wherever you are now, Kelly will be doing the calls for Ripple in the evening, and we're hoping Elias is going to do a couple of Spanish calls, or we'll have somebody do a couple of Spanish calls as well. So that's important, guys. Now the other thing, and that's every day next week, and the reason being is the winner circle is still open, guys. With the new change of the program, the winner circle is staying open, and I believe Paul's got it set for 100,000 people can get into the winner circle. So don't take that one lightly, guys. That I know the numbers because I'm doing all the coding on the back end, and I'm going through what we've got out there, and I can assure you that you really don't take that lightly. Anybody can get into the winner's circle. That's 10% of points coming from multiple different avenues of games are going to drop in that bucket every month. That takes you from getting a small groceries or a small bicycle to enough points to bid on something that's on a luxury item. Big difference, guys. Remember, all this is for free. So, if you haven't got your relatives in, get them signed up. Use your QR code. It's still the same QR code or your personal code, but it's all about driving people now. We need the eyeballs. We're not going to sit here and give you any BS. We're going to tell you we need the eyeballs. We need eyeballs to see the 8 to 15-second commercial so that we get paid the revenue to put the bigger items on the auction. So this is about coming together and making this thing happen so that you guys get bigger gifts or bigger awards. At the same time, the auction provides for the non-profits bigger awards. So it's about building it together. And plus, the pioneers, as we're calling you, the ones what are going out and beyond, you've really got a great opportunity here, and I can't share that with you right now. He doesn't want me to. Now, we did talk last week about the profit sharing program. That is being changed to a loyalty program. There was a lot of feedback from people last week, a lot of input, specifically on Kirk and Paul's side, talking about it. So that is being changed from last week to a different program. Instead of being a profit sharing program, it's going to be a loyalty program, and I believe it allows you to go up in your basic program just by being loyal and staying part of the company. So I think that's pretty cool. I don't know what the final result is. I don't know. I'll let you know. Now, guys, that I really want to hit hard one more time on this winner circle, guys. Let's face this, right? Let's think about this. You know, we as a team, because Paul is part of Avazu, or was a major part of Avazu until he took on this, you know, we have let you down. Okay, we've missed deadlines. We've waited for payment systems and everything else. Okay, that's a fact. You can't get around it. We let you down. However, don't always treat the same thing with another product. Okay, so you got a lot of people out there that got some doubt. Okay, and I absolutely understand it because I've got the same problem myself talking to people. But let me tell you something right now. Sometimes that doubt can cause somebody to lose out a big piece. And we're not asking for credit card information. We're not asking for personal information, bank accounts. You know, we're not asking for any of that stuff. We're asking for somebody to sign up using their email address, using their name, their country where they're from. It's pretty well it, guys. If somebody really is that, and I'm going to say it, and I know some people are going to send me some nasty emails, but if people are that foolish to miss out on this opportunity for the winner circle because of something in the past, then they're really foolish people, because this thing is a giant. This thing is bigger than what we can do for Avazu without the completion of the Avazu raffle. So guys, we're excited about this. There are major corporations we've spoken to all week long, all last week, all the week before, big sporting companies around the world. I was talking to somebody out of Brazil about a basketball one yesterday afternoon. They are so excited. They want to start signing people up right now. So guys, this thing is absolutely huge for the winner circle. I don't care what you have to do, but make sure it never comes back on you that you didn't push them to get into the deal. So, you know, if somebody says to you, no, I'm not going to do it, then send them an email and say, thank you, but I appreciate, you know, just so you got proof, because people are going to miss out. And we're not talking about dollars here. We're talking about hundreds and if not thousands of dollars on a monthly basis that you can get in value from the winner circle. And guys, that's not joking. I see the spreadsheets. I see what they're putting together. So do not treat this lightly for the sake of an email address, getting somebody to sign up and get somebody on. Right. I understand you've got some nervous how they're going to get it completed. So we said on the 15th that we would pretty well go live on the game. So what I want to do, just to show you where we're at, even though we're not yet doing that, and the only reason we're not doing that today is there's a couple of things that we want to share with you. That's what the announcements is about, and you will see. And then we'll answer any questions. I don't think it's going to be a long call today, but what we're going to do is we're going to go in here to share. And Justin, can you let me know if you're seeing the new dashboard?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so guys, you don't see any of this, what we're doing in the back end. Okay, in here, we're only showing 3 memberships, which are going to be a loyalty membership. So that's a little bit different than what you originally done. You're going to see down here, it's got your team build, and obviously it's got your registration. So you're going to actually be able to see your team. If you've got 0 in here, then you will see 0 who that person is who signed up. The other things what you've got in here is all the different apps what we'll have going, which obviously move around. We got a notification automation system for your notification. You've got your profile system all put together. You've got your auction, which I'll come back to in a minute. Your banners, so you can go in and do your banners, your charities, your fundraisings, and your training programs. Okay, so we've done an awful lot in here for the last couple of months. One of the key ingredients, as you can see when you go down, there are some things moved around, but what you can do is you can click on a banner. Okay, urgent notice banner, take a minute to preview. So you can click it, Facebook, LinkedIn, and take it right over to Facebook. So when you go to Facebook, you want to post into here. Again, this is not mobile driven. This is app driven. So you can see how it works. So again, all the geolocation is working. So basically, just wanted to show you how it's working on here. The auction site. We haven't put in the looks to it yet. We've been writing all the back end, but let's just say, for example, you want to bid on, that's ended. Basically what will happen is you go in there for the details, and of course there's your bid, and then you place your bid up and down what it's going to be to place the bid. Unfortunately, that's ended. So guys, we have come a long way already in this program, and we could actually go live today with our magic game and our fundraising games. So that is something we can actually do. So we could go in here and we can start into this game. Actually, let me go notifications, membership system, apps. So we can go in and we can start playing in these games. Some of these are being altered around because we're putting our focus onto our sporting games. And the sporting games is going to be a live screen. So you'll have a live screen in the middle and you'll be able to watch it on TV, and you can actually pick different things. You'll have as Paul called it last week, he's named it have your say. So what it is you'll have a drop down box and it'll say have your say 2-1 the first quarter or whatever it's going to be. So guys, you'll see we've come a long way. Everything is here. We can turn this on. We could go live today with the auction site. We are not going live today for a couple of reasons. I think you most probably already know the first one. The first one is we have to have the terms and conditions in place, and the website has to be in play. So we started working with a website, and to be honest with you, the website just didn't meet the requirements of what Paul and the team were looking for. I haven't been working on the website yet. And then Paul has been doing some stuff, and then unfortunately he's been hospital bound all week. So bottom line is I'm going to take on the website this week, so we'll get the website up. Once we can get the website up and the terms and conditions signed off, then you guys will literally be ready. Now the way it's going to go down is very simple. The pioneers, the people that have gone out and signed up people, if you have 5 signed up people underneath you, you will get promotional points and you will get into the auction. And that could be as early as next weekend. If not, the weekend after that will be on track, and only pioneers will be able to go in and bid on the auction and be able to take advantage of it. So guys, there are some great things on the auction site that we know are coming from people sponsoring, and we're not sure if they're going to let us use them under the testing. We hope they are, and if you are and you're some of the pioneers, you're going to get the opportunity to get, because there won't be that many of you that are bidding against each other. But guys, it's going to be exciting because there's a couple of nice prizes on there from the sponsors that's going to allow you to really benefit from. In the meantime, obviously we want to put multiple things in different countries on there, and we are working, and we are going to reach out to people and ask them if they know of potential people that would like to advertise / sponsor our program. Guys, what's in it is if you've got to say a food chain in your town, or a tractor company or a lawnmower company, they would put up something that goes on the auction site for a donation, that they get full tax deduction on that donation, and at the same time they are now their company's getting seen by all the different eyeballs of their advertisement, that when they play in different games you see that 8 to 15 second commercial. So guys, we will be reaching out to some of you as early as next week and saying if you've got any potential people, please do. We're going to reward you with points, so any deal you bring along. So if you bring on like a food chain that says, or a grocery chain that says, hey, we're going to give you $1,000 worth of groceries a month you can put up on the auction site. Again, they get the tax deduction because they're donating. You guys go in and bid on the products, but you need points. So we'll be giving out points for people for people who go out and get some of these accounts. So it's a pretty good relationship right now, the way Paul's got this built and put together with everybody. And it is definitely exciting. The sporting games, without a doubt, is what takes this thing to the next level. If you're not sure exactly what's going on the sporting games, in a nutshell, guys, it's real simple. It's a live interactive game, whether it is tennis, whether it is golf, whether it is American football, soccer, rugby, it doesn't matter. Even a live swimming competition. And yes, somebody last week said, what about the Olympics? We are definitely going to have Olympics inside our game, where people will be able to say, okay, lane 5 on the swimmer is going to be the winner. And you kind of, you have your say. Remember, we don't want to call it bidding. We don't want to call it a situation where it may be considered gambling. And then you have your say, and you say lane 5, whatever that lady's name or guy's name is going to win the gold medal. If they win, you win points. So guys, this is really going to be very, very, to me, it's going to be very exciting. The people I've spoken to, and I've spoken to some very, very serious sporting people, that once this happens, and the key ingredient is the room you're going to be in. You're going to be in a room. So let's say, the game is, I used this week Man United against Chelsea, and I use that because a lot of people know who Man United are and a lot of people know who Chelsea are. There's a lot of rival games out there, but that's a pretty big rival. It has been for decades. Well, if you're on Chelsea and the others on Man U, you'll have your say. And you'll say, I think we're going to score 2 points, 2 goals in the first half and 1 in the second. We're going to win 3-1 or whatever. That's a simple have your say. However, the points will accumulate inside there's a bucket of in each room. There's a bucket that has points that go into it. Okay. It's a percentage of the lost points that go into it, very similar to the women's circle. Now what happens is the winner of the competition, and there's multiple levels of winning, okay, that person picks up the buckets. So let's say Man U and Chelsea get 20,000-30,000 people that participate in this game. You'll have enough points coming out there to go and bid on the luxury items. And at the moment, we know what the luxury items we're aiming for. We know what we've got, but we also know what potentially can come in the future. And one of the things in the future that's going to come is going to be vehicles, cars, things of that nature, high-end stuff that you'll be able to bid on in the site. So guys, the sporting stuff is really, really big. And that's why Paul, I think, kind of explained last week that, if we're delaying, slowing down to get to open up with the sporting game, sometimes when you open a product, you've got to open with all firing on all cylinders to really get the bang for it. Well, basically the sporting games, yes, Match is going to get your points. Yes, Pest and Banners are going to get your points. Yes, all these other environments, whether it's 360 or whatever, are going to get you points. But you're talking about everybody in the world, pretty well everybody in the world, loves some form of sporting game, and again, it could be, it could be, say, tennis. Wimbledon's coming up this summer. It's a big deal. People watch Wimbledon for hours and hours and hours. You'll be able to say, have your say, which one's the game wins the game and which one wins the set. And there's this pool left over. So guys, this is what I'm trying to say to you, because I feel like I know you as friends. I've been around you a long time, and I know there's a lot of doubt. Just showed you some stuff to show you that don't doubt this. We are working diligently on this thing around the clock to make this thing happen. And I can tell you that first 100,000 people that get into that winner's circle, it is going to be life-changing. And I'm not going to sit here on a recording call and say, oh, it's worth $10,000 a month or $20,000 a month. But don't be surprised the value, what you're going to get out of it from the points that will match any business opportunity out there in the market today. Any business opportunity. If you're willing to participate, you will see through the winner circle, there will be tens of millions of points that will be dropping into this bucket. So guys, it's a huge thing that you want to get in. It may be a little bit hard to grasp right now. You're not seeing what we're seeing and how it can just explode overnight. But think about it. One NFL game, it can be a Tampa Buccaneer game against, say, the Patriots. The reason I picked them two teams is Justin's a Patriot fan and I'm a Buccaneer fan. If they ever play, which they're in two different divisions, they'd only play if it was the Super Bowl. But if they ever play, what would happen is Justin and I would be live backwards and forwards on WhatsApp, talking about who do you think is going to get the next running down, who's going to get, how many yards are they going to get it, how big is the throw going to be, is the receiver going to catch it, etc., etc. That's going to be in this live interactive game. It's going to attract excitement, and of course, it's going to attract the actual organizations to come on board. So, guys, I can tell you, don't take this lightly. If anything else, just get your people to get involved. The winner circle, the pioneers, anybody, the first 100,000 people that get in to the winner will be the winner circle. However, the people who've got 5 signups will become pioneers. Okay, so that you guys will be going in as, I don't know if he's going to release it next Saturday. It may be the Saturday after, but you guys will be able to go in and start bidding on the auction. Not only you're the pioneers, but you're going to be bidding on receiving items that will come to you, so you can become our testimonials as well. Once that happens and people start seeing the prizes, this thing will go crazy. And I'm trying to be as nice as I can and tell you that if you're going to wait and this just goes viral and you're waiting to get your friends or family in, you're hurting yourself. Number one, you do realize that, right? Everybody you don't sign up is not getting you any points, and anybody they don't sign up on them are not getting you points. Remember, you get points from 2 people playing below you. So if you're not signing up people and you're relying on just you winning the game or getting the points by posting banners, it's not the same as having a huge monster team out there. You could have 1,000 people, 5,000 people playing for you, getting you points. So guys, seriously, take a look at this. Get on the calls this week. Invite people on the call so they can hear the presentation. We've got it down to about 26 to 28 minutes. We're still trying to get it shorter. We've cut out a couple of things out of the video. One of the things some of people have asked is about 360. We've taken that out of the presentation. We did have some comments, people coming back and saying, oh, is this gambling? So we're going to do that as a separate video rather than have it in the presentation video. But guys, I'll answer any questions, just if you've got any right now. But a quick recap for those of you who just come on. Paul is very sick, guys. We really need some prayers out for him. I also have been talking to Keith this week. He's going through a tough time. Some prayers for Keith and any one of our members. If you have not yet spun in the Avazu wheel, it is open under test under the staging. Guys, go in and spin in your wheel. This week, starting most probably Tuesday, you'll have banners that you can get extra spins in there. We're checking everything under the new server. And what will happen is this following Wednesday, it will go live where you'll win points on, if you win in there, you'll win points to go into the auction site. So that's going to help you bid on more items. Okay. Also, guys, the profit sharing program has been pulled off the shelf as is, and it's being changed to what they call a loyalty program. That's a little bit better design. Paul and Kirk have been working on that. They should have some answers on that coming up hopefully next week. Guys, do remember, under the 2 calls each week, get people on there. There are 2 p.m. New York time and 11 p.m. New York time. Kelly's doing the evening ones. I believe we're having a couple of Spanish ones. And of course, I think Kirk's doing one Tuesday and Jim's doing one Wednesday. I'll do the Monday one. But every day somebody is there to support you with the Ripple program. Remember, guys, sign up on this is so silly. You're not, nobody's asking for any information. It's basic information you can get from anywhere. It's an email address. Your country comes from your telephone number. So when you put your telephone number in, it's got there. It's got in there. We're not a data collector center, so we're not collecting data to sell to anybody. So you're protected. just get people signed up into the program. But again, like Paul said last week, don't go and put fake names on there. We're close to I think we're coming up nearly on 5,000 people have signed up in the account, but they're signing up and they're not verifying their emails. Maybe because when the email comes to them, it says, oh, Mickey Mouse, because they forgot to put the real name in. I don't know. But guys, make sure they put the real name in. And again, the winner circle is open up to 100,000. Take advantage of it, and you've seen the dashboard. So just, if there's any questions, I will answer any of them the best I can. If not, we're a Saturday morning wrap.
Yes, we do have one question so far. Comes from Emma on Facebook. She says, I still have not been able to log into my RRS account and dashboard. So sad that this is depriving me from participating.
Okay, so the only thing that could be, well, it could be other reasons, Emma. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I believe it is. You're using the same email address that you used when you signed up with Avazu, and that is not going to work. It does actually now, because the fix has been done on our dashboard, the new version 2.2. That will work. But right now, what you want to do is just sign up another email address. Even if you don't have one, go and get one from Google. Sign up with that email address and get whoever referred you, get them to send the code again and re-sign up again. Then when you get into your profile, you'll be able to change your email address back to the one you want. That's one way of doing it. And what happened was, it is very potential that on previous emails you may have unsubscribed, and the email server we're using is called Bravo, and we use it for multiple companies. And when you unsubscribe from one company in that account, Bravo, it unsubscribes you from others, and that may be what's caused it. So my best suggestion is just open another email address, a temporary one, to get you signed up, qualified. Then what you'll be able to do go in and change in your profile, change your email address. That's if anybody else is having that problem. If you're going to listen to the call later and you cannot get into the account, then what you want to do is just open up another account. We will be on after we go live with the auction, 30-day countdown will happen. If somebody is not active and have not done one bid, the accounts automatically flush. The code is already there. So remember, once we go live and with the actual auction, anybody that's got any of them second accounts, that will flush them out, and then you'll have your new accounts. You can change your profile, but I would recommend any of you do that. All right, any other questions, Just?
Nope, that's it, actually.
All right, cool. All right, guys. So I haven't really got a lot for you. I mean, Paul was going to bring you up to date on the terms and conditions. He told me they're working pretty good. Obviously, our website is the thing that's hurting all of us right now. I will be focused on that from Monday onwards. So hopefully this week you'll see a website that's up and operational, because we need it. But, this is taken a lot of hours, guys. We're doing it, and of course I'm glad we made the changes. Perhaps it was a stupid suggestion, but the suggestions turned out to be overwhelming with the sports team because of the interaction, and it's well worth waiting. Don't wait for the website to sign people up. If you can't say to somebody and know about this program, get them on a call. It's a 26-minute call this week coming. It's on YouTube. You can see it. And that will be enough to say, hey, I'm going to sign up. What do you have to lose? Nothing. Even if you're holding any grudges from, hey, we didn't get things completed on dates and times, I'm going to sit back and wait. I am telling you for a fact, if you wait on this, you are going to financially hurt your family, your friends, your neighbors, anybody that could be signed up, because when this takes off, it's going to go through the roof. So it will go viral. So guys, please be sensible. Get your people signed up. I hope you guys are all good, healthy. Praying for all of you guys, and look forward to seeing you next week. So don't forget, get out there, get people on the calls next week. You know how to do it. Go to Linktree. You'll be able to find it all in Linktree. All right, Just, thanks. It's good to have you back, Just. I appreciate you here. Hopefully I'll see you during the week. I know you still got another lot going on right now, but thank you for being back, and I will talk to you later on.
Sounds good. Thanks, everyone.
All right, guys. Thanks, guys. Take care. God bless. Love you all. Bye.